There's been no incentive out there to create private sector jobs.
Senator, is this the most radical administration that you've seen in your lifetime?
Well, it is. It is. It's a different view of America than anybody would have expected 2 years ago when we had that election. And I think people looked at the direction the country was taking. They looked at this sense that we were trying to decide whether we wanted to live in a country where the government was bigger than the people, or we still wanted to be one of the countries in the world where the people insisted that they were bigger than the government. And so this level of change, this idea that the government could do almost everything for people better than they could do it for themselves, I think shocked Americans back into a reaction that produced a different result in this election than anybody would have thought 2 years ago today, Jason, would be the result a couple of years later.
How have Barack Obama's policies affected the people of Missouri?
Well, they've affected them in lots of ways, and the biggest way they've affected them is there's been no incentive out there to create private sector jobs. You know, the number one question in the country today is and should be, where are the private sector jobs? And when you look at the policies from health care that adds unknown cost to every job that you think about creating as a job creator, to cap and trade that in our state would double the utility bill in a decade, to tax policies that we've talked about now since Nancy Pelosi became Speaker, frankly, where everybody's taxes were going to go up January 1, 2011. That had real impact on jobs and opportunity and what happens to families. And so this administration and its policies have hit families the hardest where they live and where they work, or in so many cases now where they don't work, because there's been all of the wrong messages sent. Somebody said, given the choice of jobs or ideology, the Obama administration's chosen ideology every time, and Missouri families feel that.